I thought for a while how to make this an actually entertaining video that's interesting to listen to. I realized that I can't, so I won't. But what I have made is Minesweeper, where I killed myself because I was too quick. As you see, this is just Minesweeper. The right note block is to reveal the number, or in this case bomb, which I have been very unlucky with. The randomizer sucks ass. And the left note block is the flag. It even has a win check, which is basically just a shit ton of AND gates that check every tile for flagged bombs and reveal tiles. So if you have flagged every bomb and revealed every tile, it will light up those lamps. You will get the happy chemical. The happy chemical will be delivered straight into your brain. But how does this absolute shitpost work? Well, the core of how I made how I made it this small is the display. The display uses very stupid technology of composters, comparators, and pillars of redstone torches. It's not a good display, but it is a 6-wide tileable display, and that's all that matters. So when you reveal a number, when you press this funny button, what actually happens is that it simply moves these blocks in front of the comparators so they can read what this displays. But how does it know what the fuck to display? How does it know that this is 0? Well, math! There is a separate layer down here which does all the math. Well, how does it do the math? Well, first of all, we have the stupid randomizer layer, which is just a ton of droppers with nothing in them because this is a copy that feeds into redstone torches. It's stupid, it's simple, it works for showcases. Then we have this layer, which just routes a bunch of redstone. Important to note is this piston. This piston activates if it's a mine. This will be important later. You see, the mine line will activate this repeater, which will set the signal strength to 15. Simple. But if the signal strength is not 15, it should be 8. Right now, it's not. This is a stupid copy. I don't care. And as you might have figured out, every surrounding mine activates one of these comparators. One of these pistons gets activated by the layer below, or one of these pistons, and it gives a single signal strength into the subtractors, which then subtracts and gives an output of a signal strength equal to the number of mines. Or 15. Well, not always 15. 8 is actually considered a mine, because if you get 8 mines surrounding a tile, you're fucked anyway. We do some overlap. This converts the signal strength when it gets a signal from this line, which is basically the read the numbers and feed them into the display line. It converts the signal strength it gets into the number of pulses times 2 minus 1. We don't need to talk about the -1. But basically, for every signal strength, it moves this feed tape 2 blocks. And you see, this is right now a 0. If we move the feed tape by 2 blocks, I need to remember where this is. It was very long ago, I actually cared. Exactly. If we move this feed tape by 2 blocks, it will go from a 0 to a 1. Incredible game design. I know. So after all of that is calculated and fed into the belt, there is nothing really more to do. You have the number, it is in the feed tape, and you just have to reveal it. The only part that I haven't explained yet is the flags and the win check. As I said, the win check is just a stupid AND gate, which I will not talk about, because I hate it. It was pain to fit. Most of it was the last thing I added without really thinking about it beforehand, so I had very limited space to work with. And these random lines, which you see, which I can show in the actual redstone, they are one of the many reset lines. They simply reset the flags. So if we add a bunch of flags, and actually a bunch of numbers too, because when you reveal a number, there is a stupid observer line right here, which all it does is it moves this, which makes you unable to flag. It simply just blocks the flag button. It's all it does. And it actually unflags, as you see. So this reset line simply removes the block and removes all flags. And there are many other reset lines, because this is not a well-made machine, it's more for prototype.